Hello and good evening. Now, our viewing figures were so high last week, we've decided to welcome you back to yet another very special edition of What's My Line. This is the show that asks more questions about your work than the benefits investigators. I'm Peter Rigby, and I'm your host for this evening. And I'll start by introducing you to our specially selected panel. This week we've got 4 authors with us. Firstly, the author who came so close to winning the Booker Prize only a few years ago with her very first novel, Mary Porter and the Photographer's Scone. He also works for British Telecom, and that's a long breathing. Secondly, we're equally honoured to welcome the author of the best-selling cookery book to be published this year, 111 Present Chips, and he's a mechanical engineer, that's Peter. Good evening, Peter.
Good evening.
Are you well? How are your oven chips?
Very well, very crispy, thank you.
Excellent. The author of the groundbreaking grave digging for fun and profit, part-time housewife, Pamela. Good evening. Are you well? How's the grave digging going?
Slowly.
Yeah, funereal.
Well, you could say that,
Thank
yes,
you.
at present.
And the 4th member of our hand-picked team tonight, the writer of How to Make Money from the Tax Man, Become an Accountant, our accountant, Brian. Good evening, Brian. Are you making money?
Yes.
Were you listening to the budget today?
I was listening, and I'm already £250 to the good.
I'm not at all surprised.
Handing out the new baby bonds.
Oh, excellent. Yes, and that's being the accountant, yeah. That's superb. Right, well, first of all, a reminder of how we play the game. Each of our contestants in turn will defy our panel to discover his or her occupation by asking yes or no questions. 10 no's and the panel's beaten. Again, will our first contestant please come in and show us what her occupation is by writing it on the board. Our next contestant is Mr. Douglas Evans. Mr. Evans, will you come in right on the board? Thank you, Mr. Evans. Would you do a little mime for the panel, please?
I'm on camera 1 now.
Right, could I ask you to come and join me, please?
I'm not quite
For the viewers, this is what Mr. Evans does for a living. I'd like to start the questioning this
Good
time,
evening,
please.
Mr. Evans. My first question to you would be, do you need special skills for your occupation?
Sorry, would you speak up a little? I'm not too good on the ear.
Special skills for your occupation?
A special skill. Skill. Oh, yeah.
Right, well, good evening, Mr. Evans. Do you give a service in the work that you do? Do you provide a service for somebody?
Yes, I do.
Hello, Douglas. Good to see you again. I was interested in your mind there, particularly. You seem to be adeptly handling something. Would it
What?
An instrument panel.
Instrument panel. Yes and no. Yes,
To save confusion,
I
I would
suppose
say
yes.
Yeah.
Outside.
No.
3 no's. Put a stop to that.
Can I just say, it depends what you mean by outside.
I mean in the open air.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Right.
Do you have to have an apprenticeship in the activity you were doing that you're employing?
I suppose, yeah, I suppose the answer to that is yes.
Elaine?
I saw you were twiddling with some knots. Is it a stationary thing that you're dealing with, or does it move? Sorry, that's two
It's
questions.
stationary.
Stationary.
We'll take the first question. So it's stationary.
Would you be operating a machine? Some form of machinery?
No, not machinery.
Pamela?
Hmm.
Not machinery. a loose knot outside.
Are you working with other people as part of a team?
Yes.
Go to Brian.
Could the activity you're performing be completed without your presence?
Sorry, what was that again? Could it?
Could it be done without you being there? Not really, could it?
Not really, no. No.
It's not that superfluous.
No.
It's
Elaine?
a team thing. I think we're keep going on the team
Keep
thing.
going on the team
Team
thing.
things.
Is a
He does a
is
specific, he's there for a specific purpose within a team.
Yeah.
Is there an end product to it?
No,
Is there a what?
so an end
End
product? There
product.
isn't really, is there now?
No.
Peter?
Go to camera 2, go to Peter.
Mm.
Now, it's not in the open air, but it's not in a building.
Would it be some form of aircraft that we would be operating in the air?
Yes.
To do with it.
To do with an aircraft?
Good one.
Pamela?
Okay.
Are you part of the air crew?
Yes.
Part of an air crew.
Navigator.
Are we looking for a
No,
specific...
when do you have your question? Sorry about that.
Yes.
It's Brian's
Is
turn.
it pilot or
Not pilot.
just who does that on the aeroplane?
Well, it doesn't turn the propeller. I think you can forget stewardess.
Is your occupation to do with the operation of the airplane? Or just the service only? To do with the operation of
To
the
do with the
airplane?
operation of the aircraft,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Elaine?
Are you a pilot? Are you a pilot?
No.
No.
Not part. No. But it is an essential operation.
Would it be a civil aircraft that you work on?
No.
No.
It could be.
Yes, I could be, but in my particular case, I'm not.
Within the definition of what you've written down there, it could be, couldn't it?
Well, yes. Yes, it could be.
But not necessarily. Could be either. Pamela?
Navigator.
Yes, try that. Can I opt out of this?
What are the... Yes, okay. Yeah.
No, because I've got a fairly good idea and I think it wouldn't be fair.
Well, let's see how you go. Do you want to go through the possibilities?
Me?
Anybody? Anybody
Yeah,
go?
what? In...
Any ideas from anybody?
It's radio frequencies is trying
Radio
to get.
Let me try
frequencies.
that then.
So, are you trying to operate communication?
Yes.
Device, yes.
Yes.
So what would you call it? Anybody?
Radio
Radio
engineer.
operator.
The operator, absolutely. Mr. Evans did this professionally for many, many years with the RAF.
They're not 10 a penny, are they?
Indeed. Very sensitive thing. Thank you very much.
Yes, it was, but I was accepted. Charmed,
Well done. Well done.